Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I am super excited to deliver today's topic with you guys because I am discussing with you about the 4 ways which you can maximize the effects of your meditation. Now, I have been meditating since like over a year ago, and I've got to say, ever since then, my life has been transformed and it has never ever been the same. Whether if you are meditating silently or if you are following a guide, it doesn't really matter. I am just referring to the general act of meditation and really stilling your attention. And I have done both. I've started from a guided meditation to transitioning to a seated, just quiet meditation afterwards. And I've also explored the benefits of an active meditation as well, which involves, just swimming and doing something repetitive, really putting my mind towards focusing on a repetitive movement. And I also love that. So there's no correct way, but I also just wanted to make this video to make sure that you guys reap the most benefits out of your meditation and that you can also learn from my experience as well. So if you like this video, please give me a massive thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that I know my content is going in the right direction. And of course, if you have any comments, if you want to share any experiences around your own meditation, learnings and experience, please share that with me in the comments because I would love to know that. We're all learning together and I'm so curious about hearing your experience and what you've encountered in your meditations as well. So I remember when I first started, I was reading about all these different posts and articles and listicles and watching all those YouTube videos to see what I can expect when I start meditating and also what I can expect out of every meditation session. I've heard so many great things and, people just raving about the act of meditation and, talking about what they experience in meditations. And it kind of got me really curious and also got me thinking, what am I going to get out of it and what I'm going to, just see in my visions, according to what people are claiming on the internet. So when I started, I definitely went in with a high level of expectation of just expecting I'm going to see and experience everything that all these people are saying. To my disappointment, nothing happened. Actually, the first week or first few times when I meditated, it was kind of I feel like I'm supposed to feel something, but I'm waiting for it to come to me, but nothing's coming to me, that kind of feeling. And I constantly felt like I was doing something wrong or I was missing the point or I was not doing it right. So I want you guys to know, if you're just starting your meditations or if you've been doing it for a while and you don't really feel like you're getting it, I want you to know that it's so important for you to just drop all your expectations. Sometimes even if I'm starting to get a glimpse of a thought that, oh, am I supposed to be experiencing that? Then that feeling just vanishes and goes away. It just goes poof and it goes away. So the first thing that you need to remember to max out your meditation experience is to ditch all your expectations. When you have absolutely no expectations, that is when the best will come. My second tip for you is, how a lot of people always say that you need to just return back to your breath when you feel like your thoughts are being distracted or when you are being pulled away by your thoughts, and you just need to return back to your breath. Now, I've tried that and I felt like I was forcing it. I felt like I was just hammering myself to force myself to follow the pace of my breath. And it didn't work. But what worked for me and what I do want you guys to experiment is to return to the sensations of your breathing. Because ultimately, meditation is all about your own experience. The more you dive into the experience, the better results are going to derive out of it. So I want you guys to remember, when you are returning to your breath, it's so important to focus on not just counting your breaths, like not just thinking about, oh, inhale and exhale, but to return back to the sensations of the breathing and how the air is filling your lungs and your capacity and how it feels in your body, so that you can actually connect with that feeling. And ultimately, it really comes down to being intentional with your breathing, that we're not thinking and we're not appreciating, we're not feeling the sensations of every breath. And therefore, we take it for granted and it becomes very voluntary. And with the process of meditation, you are allowing yourself to have the time and space to intentionally breathe, and to mean it when you breathe, to mean it when you inhale, and mean it when you exhale. And that is truly a wonderful feeling. I've never been so happy breathing. And tip number 3 I have for you guys is just completely let go of any stressful thoughts or any like repetitive images that come up in your head, and just be at peace with it. A lot of times I find that when I am fighting with my own thoughts, and when I feel like, oh, I shouldn't be thinking of that, or I shouldn't be thinking of this, the judgment comes in. And I find myself having unwanted feelings about the unwanted thoughts. And actually, that's a double layer of negativity, because then, not only am I experiencing those negative thoughts, I'm also judging myself for having those thoughts. And then I judge myself for judging myself. So it kind of goes in this cycle where it just never ends if you keep having to judge every thought that comes along. And what I need you to do is completely let go. And what I recommend for you is to be completely at peace with your thoughts. No judgment, just serenity, just pure acceptance, and send off the thought so that you see it like drifting away. The final tip for you, and of course I left this till the last because it is my favorite tip of the day, is to understand that the act of meditation is nothing but a container, is just a space for you to invite a higher sense of awareness throughout your entire day. Your meditation shouldn't just end when the bell ends. Your meditation should last throughout the meditation period, as well as throughout your day, as you carry yourself into work, into your life, into your job, into fun and family. When you live your life like a meditation, you're really inviting yourself to increase your self-awareness to very high levels, so that when you are carrying yourself into the day and into the activities, into your thoughts through the day, you are not just responding and reacting. You're not just jumping into conclusions, but you are becoming very intentional about your breathing. You're intentional about what you say. You're intentional about what you think. You're intentional about your choices and what you do. And so when you live in a meditative way, your awareness becomes easily centered, and you're always able to circle back to that feeling of centeredness and coming from a place of intention, and also being able to connect with your breath as well. And you will be much better at connecting back with your breath as well, so that you are much better at connecting with yourself and just being in the present moment. And I really hope, if you don't take away anything else from this video, that you remember this last part. If you're able to make your life an extended meditation practice, if you're able to allow that intentional habit to spill over into your life is truly going to transform. And I can certainly testify this with my life as an example. The way that I am living right now, the way that I speak, the way that I, intend, and the way that I carry out myself through the day, in my business, at work, and in relationships, it has really reflected a high level of self-awareness in everything that I do. And as a result, I'm much more able to make the choices that align with myself and just feel, a sense of peace and stillness through the day. and maintain a high energy level without feeling jittery as well. So I hope you're able to witness this in your life as well. I hope that you're able to completely change your life 180 degrees when you actually start implementing these tips and techniques. And let me know in the comments like what you have tried and what tip that resonated with you the most. If you like this video, please give me a massive thumbs up. And also, I would love to encourage you to join my Facebook community, which is the link in the description below. We have a community called the New Reality, and we talk all about stepping into your new reality and choosing the life that you want. So if you're not in there already, please hit the link down below, and I'll see you in there. With that said, please take care, and I will see you in the next video.